I'm Jake, and I play drums in Citizen.
Nick, I play guitar in Citizen.
And you're watching PureGrainAudio. I don't wash my gig clothes, and it smells like they smell like cat pee, for sure. Sometimes I like to eat a big meal and just let it sit in my stomach when I sit down to play drums. And it's disgusting, and it feels right.
Most extreme venue. We played, on our headline tour, we played at House of Blues in San Diego. And I guess it got too wild or whatever. So security started like fighting kids, which turned into security fighting us and us fighting back. So that was pretty extreme.
That's extreme.
Ryland is the most extreme member of the band because he's insane. One moment he's, you know, cracking jokes and freaking out and going crazy, just being all hyper. And the next second you send it right back and he's like, that's not funny.
Can't take a roast. He's done some shit that's not going to go in the interview, so very extreme guy. My most extreme onstage incident is we were playing a pre-fest show at this huge venue, and I'm on a huge drum riser with a huge light shining down on me, and I have my fest laminate that I forgot to take off, and I'm like going for it, and I get my stick caught up in here, and it's like, and so I'm kind of compensating like this, and I like bust a knuckle open, and I'm like bleeding because I'm trying to compensate, and I like finally get it free, and I hit myself in the eye, and it's just instant. I'm like I'm straight up crying, and like there's a huge light on me, and I'm just like pouring tears out of my face. Like everybody had to have seen it. There's no way you could have missed it. It was seriously extremely embarrassing. Extreme embarrassment.
I had a similar story actually from Hamilton, Ontario, and I just smacked myself in the head with my guitar, with the head of my guitar, and was just bleeding down my face, and I just turned around and looked at Jake, and I'm just bleeding, and he's just like, you're bleeding. So I had to grab a towel, clean myself up. Most extreme fan story. Actually, there was an instance that I think my girlfriend found it, 'cause she loves to dig up embarrassing shit about me, and she found a Citizen fan fiction that somebody had written, and it wasn't really regarding me as much as our singer, but it was fucked up. It was extreme, that's for sure. It was some crazy fan fiction.
Is that true?
It's true. I don't talk about it. It was extreme.
Oh my, I gotta see that.
When we played in the UK, it was our first UK show, and I fell asleep here too, so I knew what to expect, but we slept in some dude's basement, some dude's dungeon, and just woke up like completely wet just from like the fucking crazy environment we were sleeping in, and we didn't have like blankets or sleeping bags or anything, so I'm just like laying on the floor in some dude's like scary dungeon with like a couple boys around me, and yeah, that was like,
I saw it coming a mile away. I slept
I'm
in the
cool.
van. I wasn't gonna sleep in that basement. That was super fucked up.
Yeah.
Most extreme.